Hello, I'm David Hester, and this is the Bible Health 101 show. Today we are going to talk about proteins. Okay, in our next show we will talk about fats, but today it's proteins, okay? So I just wanted to give you some basic information, okay? There's a bunch of benefits to protein, okay? One, it's used to regenerate and repair body tissue, like muscle tissue, for instance, okay? Their proteins are essential for creating infection-fighting antibodies, okay? Uh, our skin, our hair, our nails, our eyes, our muscles are mostly comprised of proteins. So, when you begin exercising, it's important that you get protein in your diet, that you increase your protein intake, and that way your body will have uh, adequate nutrients for muscle growth and repair. Now, what are some good sources of protein? Well, in my opinion, okay, I would say look to fish, look to beef, look to chicken, look to eggs, look to milk, look to soy. Uh, And lastly, you can look to protein shakes and protein bars, okay? Now, if you work out regularly, you're going to need more protein than the average person. Now, uh, it is possible to get all the proteins you need from your food, but it is also difficult, okay? So I advise having a high-quality protein supplement, okay? One that's easy on the digestive system and, um, protein shakes, for instance, one that contains a combination of, egg and soy proteins, whey protein, so forth. We have an excellent protein shake. The on our products page through Healthy Fix. Um, you can check that out. Now, the normal question is, what's better than what's the best form of protein? Okay, animal protein or vegetable protein? And vegetable protein is great, okay, but they don't have the full complement of amino acids, so they're not as digestible. Okay, now there's an exception to that in soy protein, because soy protein has so many of those essential amino acids, and therefore it's more easily digested. It doesn't have all of the amino acids, and on the flip side, I am not a large advocate of soy products in general. Now, animal proteins, which that would include like milk and eggs, are a better source of protein, okay, because they contain all of the essential amino acids. Okay, now they also contain fats, so a little goes a long way. I'll talk about fish in a second. That would be the exception here. But when we're looking at including milk into our diet, I recommend goat's milk and raw milk. Okay, and if we're going to eat eggs, we can't just get any eggs. We need to get the omega-3 free range eggs. Okay, now fish. Um, they have a great amino acid profile. Okay, and fish is one of the best sources of good fats. Okay, like the omega-3s. So I believe that we should try making fish our primary source of animal proteins. Now, beef has all of the essential amino acids, and it's loaded with zinc and iron. So, it's got a bunch of benefits. Now, the fat content in beef varies. Ground beef is 30% fat, whereas ground sirloin is only 10% fat. so you've got to try to select lean beef and limit your beef consumption, limit all of your meat consumption to maybe twice a week, and again, range-fed beef. Okay, chicken. It has all of the essential amino acids. It's lower in fat than beef. That's assuming that you remove the skin and that you don't fry it. Bake your foods, okay? I'm not into fried foods. Eggs, okay? They have come under a lot of attack. I don't think that all of this attack is really fair because they also contain all of the essential amino acids. The yolk is loaded with vitamins and minerals, and there was a study done with like 27,000, I think it was, people who were consuming 4 or more eggs a day, and they had lower cholesterol than those who ate 1 egg a day or less. Okay, so if you're trying to cut back on your calories, then egg whites and are a good source of protein. Okay, even though they don't contain all of the vitamins that you would if you were to eat the whole egg. Again, free range omega-3 eggs are the best. I am not talking about just buying any old eggs from your grocery store. Okay, milk has 2 types of protein in it. It's fairly balanced, and it's got all of the essential amino acids, and it's really good if you're going to consume it after a workout because it's fast absorbing protein, okay, and so it's going to get protein to your muscles quickly. So some people say skim milk in order to reduce your calories and fat intake. I'm not into that. Just make sure it's raw milk, and get your milk free of the growth hormones and the antibiotics. Now, soy and tofu, okay? We're just going to talk about that in another in the next video, because there's quite a bit more that I want to share, and my timer's getting low on my recording here. So thanks for listening to the Bible Health 101 show. Our next video, I will complete information on the basics of protein, where to get it, the best sources of protein, and then in the following video, I'll be talking about fats, good fats, bad fats. So thanks for listening to the show today. Shalom.